Okay, we're at Montreal in the Ruf Cup. I'm starting in the pits. I'm just going in the first gear. Starting in the pits really just to avoid issues. I'm not so confident with this car, so I don't really want to be on a really hectic first lap. So here we go. There's one driver behind me. It's going to take it easy. You're just starting to get into a rhythm. No idea what the driver in front's going to do, whether he's going to pull away, whether I'm going to catch him. Always cautious coming out of that turn. You want to get on the power a little bit early, but it's very easy to oversteer. Hard braking down to second gear, but it's slow onto the apex. Should have been a bit wider there. You want to just back off the apex as you're exiting, so you've got enough space to get onto the power early. Here we are, we're catching the back mark, because this is a really low strength of field race. Overshot that really. Feeling a little bit tense, not so relaxed, but that's part of not feeling really confident at this track. Still working on my speed, so braking hard at the 4, get it down to second gear. A bit hesitant there. Hard braking down into second gear again. And across the apex. Now I'm keeping it really slow and tight on the apex there. Exiting and getting on the power. Back down to second. I'm too far off the curb. Car going off on the right. So already we're starting to work through the field. Overshot that one badly. Really got that. Really compromised myself around there. Lost a lot of time. A bit of smoke on the track. Again, overshot that. Really having to drag it around. Really compromised the exit again. Staying wide, then cutting in, brake hard, really stand on the brake, down to first gear. That's a little bit better. Still not getting the hairpin right. There's a real art to getting that hairpin actually correct. And again, the only way to do that is by driving it a lot. Now we're starting to kind of get really tight grouped here. Having to watch going into his back. This is the problem starting from the pits. You start to catch people that are much slower, and you have to really make allowances for that in corners. Looks like he had a bit of oversteer on exit there. Hard brake, overshot, just about missed the slowdown penalty there. There's that tenseness coming into it. Could have been tighter. Quite a big gap to the car behind. Brake, brake, brake. Just a little bit better. Got myself a bit more room to accelerate out. And again, brake hard, first gear. I don't know if he's putting a defensive line in there on the inside. That's far too far back to try anything. But I've really got to get past this guy soon. Not sure if he's going defensive or not. Oh, pull it around. Oh, don't go into the back of him. Ah, cut the track there really. Oh, and hit the wall. But I was really aware of possibility going into his back there. And caught up a little bit by the car behind. Really can't afford to let him get close. Got to catch back up with the white car and then get past as quickly as I can. It's not bad. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. And there you go, slow down. Really tense going in there. Got to deal with that slow down penalty. Still got to serve that slowdown penalty. The driver behind, I can't really defend here. It's just an easy pass for him. I've got to let him through or else I'm going to get a black flag, so he gets the easy pass. I was really trying to slow down there without slowing down so much he hit me from behind. Now I've got two slow cars I've got to get past. Way too deep, way too deep. And now I've got to really push to get back into a better spot. I've got to take him into the... See how much faster I was down there. Oh, but I can't make it stick on the inside. I was so much quicker through there, I just couldn't do it safely. That's not bad. He's gone really wide there. Can he do it? Oh, that's better. I'll use the brakes a little bit to stop myself going too wide. We were too deep. That just very luckily managed to avoid him. Didn't really see him until I was on top of the situation. Yeah, just trying to relax into it. There we go, stand on that brake. Really stand on that brake. Way too deep, way too deep, way too deep. Just risking going into the wall there. So the guy we passed is back and on the track and trying to catch us, so I've got to get past these two. Oh, just about got away with that. Was a bit too hot going into the corner. Again, brake hard, down a second gear. Just rotate it around this apex and then get on the gas. Brake, brake, brake. A little bit of trail braking across there. Just turning in a bit too late there. Let's get tight on the apex. Yeah, that's a much better line through there. Didn't get that right at all. Too hesitant coming through there, but There goes the white car. I think we'd noticed him oversteering coming out of that turn before. I was just being a bit too aggressive coming out of there with the car tight behind him. Oh. Let's take advantage of that. Now this car has plenty of damage. Let's breeze past him. A little bit more contact on exit, unfortunately. A lot of damage down the right hand side, but car's okay, it's handling fine. Just lost some paintwork. But really have to put some distance between myself and the car behind. It's not bad. Just got away with that one. Oh, there's another one in front that's had a problem. Not sure if I can... No, I'm not going to be able to pass before the corner. So, let's brake a little bit early. A bit soft, but earlier. But he's made the mistake of going straight through. So that's another place gained. Hard brake, 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 come on. Way too deep, way too deep, way too deep. That's not the line you want to be taking through there. Got plenty of space behind though. Let's get this corner right. Without hitting the wall. Just a quick sprint across the line. A few cars ahead down a group. That's good. Just rotate around there, gone a bit too wide there really. Let's just keep pushing it. Building that lead from the guys behind. Nothing really behind at this point. That's it, that's okay. Yep. I just saw the cars ahead disappearing. Let's get it around here. Still going far too deep through there, not braking enough. Got the wrong gear, went up to 6th instead of leaving it in 5th. Had to go back to 5th, lost some time. Let's get it right down, the 3rd gear. That's it, not bad. Again, big brake down a 2nd gear, rotate around the apexes. That's it, that's okay, that's pretty good. Could have exited wider, so I lost some time there. I got that wrong, really compromised it pretty poorly. It's really difficult coming out of feet. It's very easy to oversteer, especially when you're going up a gear. And brake hard. Make some room for yourself and then accelerate out. Slowly gaining on the drivers in front. Come on, turn on the apex, get it rotated on that. That's much better. Not perfect, but a lot better now. I've been doing it. Clear track behind. Building up some like a 10-second gap to the guys behind at the moment. That's pretty good. Nice exit. Slowly gaining on the guys in front. Brake, brake, brake. Slow it right down, rotate around the apex, and then accelerate out. Again, you always want to take the curbing on exit, but didn't do that on that occasion. That's pretty good. Should have been a bit tighter on the corner. That's it. Probably take more of the curbing on the apex. See, I'm noticeably closing on the guy in front. Step on that brake. Too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Not terrible, but and still a big gap. I'm running out of laps to pass the driver in front and pick up another place. Now in 8th position. Started about 20th. That's pretty good. Nice and tight on the corner. Not very good there, lost a lot of time. Very poor corner. Really jumping on the brakes here to get it slowed down for that apex. Needed to be tighter on that. And then stepping on the brake, really squeezing as much possible out of the brake as you can, and then yeah, just rotating around there. Not doing quite enough to really trouble the guy in front, but it looks like there may be a battle there, so I could pick up place or two if they get together. It's pretty good. Pretty good line. That's better. Took a bit of the curb. That's pretty good. tighten the curve there. That's it. That's good. Putting a few good corners together. Still no trouble behind us. And smoke ahead. Too slow through there. Really needed to do that better. Really just want to get a little bit closer to. I'm sitting behind these two. Pick up the pieces if there's any contact. Just backed out of that on the throttle. I thought I was gonna go onto the grass. The yellow car's gone by the I think it's a black car, black and white car. But I'm right on top of them again. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's more like how I should be taking it all the time. That's it, slow it right down. See, it looks like he's gone wide, but he cuts across my front there. Now can I? Well, no, he's pulling away. I can't catch him to the before the chicane. So everything that's happening now is in front of me. There's nobody behind. I have a nice 10-second gap to the cars behind. That's it, it's a pretty good exit. Could have been better, but still it's not bad. Well, that yellow car's really pulled away in a really short space of time. It's really pulled away. That's it, rotate around that and accelerate out. That's pretty good. The yellow car must have had some sort of problem. It's come back quite a bit. That wasn't very smooth. Again, it looks as though that the yellow car keeps having issues, gets back on the track, pulls away and has another issue. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, he's able to get back on track without any apparent damage. Stand on that brake. I don't know if that's intentional, that's swinging back across the block, whether he's deliberately blocking me or whether that's just his normal line, I don't know. But it really does block up that inside and make me back off a little bit. And back marker. There you go. That's the end of the race. So pretty solid 8th place after starting from the pit, second last. It kind of vindicates the decision really to start from the pits rather than the grid. If I'd have started from the grid, I think I would have been 5th, but not being really confident around the track. I really wouldn't like to have been trying to race tight against people for certainly the early part of the race. The first 3 or 4 laps maybe really tight together. Really wasn't looking forward to doing that. In general, it's a really enjoyable track to drive, but it does take a little while to really maximise it. I mean, the hairpin here is, you really got to be so precise. You've got to slow it down so much, but if you slow it down a little bit too much, you really pay for it on the straight. Okay, so now I'm looking for the pit lane entrance, having never entered the pits here before. So where is it? Is this it? It seems to be. Okay, just going down through the gears. Car behind me with the same idea. Just trying to find my pit box. Oh, there I am, I'm further up. There you go.